The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin with the Philadelphia P mint mark is one of the most captivating modern U.S. coins, holding an aura of mystery, beauty, and value that continues to fascinate collectors across the nation. Though millions of these coins were minted, a small number possess rare errors, high-grade finishes, or unique characteristics that make them worth far more than face value. The Sacagawea dollar, also called the Golden Dollar for its brilliant golden hue, was introduced to honor Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark on their historic expedition. The coin's design, created by sculptor Glenna Goodacre, portrays Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, with a look of calm strength and hope. The reverse features a soaring eagle, symbolizing freedom and the spirit of discovery. Collectors treasure the 2001 P issue because of its scarcity in circulation and its connection to the early years of this iconic coin series. Some 2001 P Sacagawea dollars are known to hold extraordinary value due to minting anomalies and pristine condition. Coins struck with deep cameo-proof finishes, or those that exhibit full, sharp details and lustrous golden tones, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. But what truly sets some of these coins apart are rare minting errors, like double strikes, off-center designs, or planche mistakes, that can send their worth skyrocketing. One such discovery of a 2001 P coin struck on the wrong metal planche caused a stir among numismatists, fetching thousands in collector markets. Even perfectly preserved examples graded MS68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are highly sought after, often commanding impressive prices due to their near-perfect condition and visual appeal. Beyond the physical value, the story of the Sacagawea dollar itself adds to its intrigue. Released at the turn of the millennium, the coin symbolized a new chapter in U.S. coinage, merging history, technology, and art. Yet, despite its beauty, it failed to circulate widely, making uncirculated examples from 2001 increasingly rare. The U.S. Mint produced limited quantities that year, and most were saved by collectors or stored away in mint sets. This limited availability has helped elevate the coin's status over time, especially as demand for rare modern coins has surged. Some even compare its long-term potential to the early silver dollars of the 19th century, predicting that certain Sacagawea coins could one day reach the same legendary status. When it comes to rare coin collecting, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar stands out alongside the fabled bicentennial coins. Those rare and valuable pieces from 1976 celebrating America's 200th birthday. These bicentennial treasures, such as special mint error, quarters, halves, and dollars, have become worth staggering sums, with a few examples selling for tens of thousands, or even millions, depending on rarity and grade. That's why coin enthusiasts often say that owning a rare coin, whether it's a Sacagawea dollar or a bicentennial piece, could literally change your fortune. The thrill of discovering one in your possession is unlike anything else. It's holding a piece of history and a potential fortune in the palm of your hand. So, if you happen to own any 2001 P Sacagawea dollars or bicentennial coins, don't rush to spend them. They might be worth far more than you imagine. Check for any unusual features, minting errors, or signs of exceptional preservation, and consider getting them professionally graded. A single coin tucked away in your drawer could be a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. In today's coin market, where collectors worldwide compete for the rarest finds, these coins could turn ordinary people into millionaires overnight. The legacy of the Sacagawea dollar continues to shine brightly, a symbol of courage, discovery, and hidden fortune, reminding us that sometimes the smallest treasures carry the greatest stories and the most extraordinary value. The 2000D Sacagawea $1 coin holds a special place in the world of modern numismatics, not only for its golden hue and historical symbolism, but also for its rare varieties that have captured the attention of coin collectors around the world. Minted at the Denver Mint, the D-marked Sacagawea dollar features the image of the brave Shoshone woman, Sacagawea, who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition across uncharted American territories. Her calm yet powerful portrayal carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on her back symbolizes courage, unity, and discovery. While most of these coins are still worth their face value, certain rare errors, pristine conditions, and unique varieties from the year 2000 have fetched astonishing prices, making them some of the most desirable pieces in circulation today. Among the most valuable Sacagawea dollars are those with minting errors and special characteristics that occurred during production. The most famous example is the 2000p Cheerios dollar, a coin that was originally distributed in Cheerios cereal boxes as part of a promotion. What makes it extraordinary is the detailed tail feather design on the eagle, which differs from the standard reverse used in regular issues. These coins were an early prototype design, and only about 5,500 were ever released, making them extremely rare. A single Cheerios dollar in pristine condition has sold for up to $25,000, with collectors fiercely competing to own this unique numismatic treasure. Though this particular variety carries the Philadelphia P mint mark, similar attention surrounds Denver minted coins when they appear in uncirculated flawless condition or with rare planche and strike errors. For the 2000D Sacagawea dollar, coins graded MS68 or higher by PCGS or NGC can reach four-figure values because such perfection is incredibly hard to find. Most circulated coins show wear and toning, but those preserved straight from mint rolls or bags can appear dazzling with their golden luster intact. Error coins, such as those struck on the wrong planche, for instance a state quarter planche, or those with multiple strikes, have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. Some collectors have even discovered transitional errors, where the coin shows unusual coloration or metal composition anomalies, traits that instantly boost its desirability. These Denver minted coins represent the pinnacle of precision and rarity in modern U.S. coinage. Beyond its physical value, the Sacagawea dollar carries deep symbolic and historical worth. Introduced in 2000, it was meant to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar, and the U.S. Mint sought a design that reflected diversity, strength, and America's heritage. The gleaming golden color, achieved by a unique copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel alloy, gave it a distinctive appeal. Even though it never gained mass popularity in circulation, its design remains iconic, inspiring later Native American dollar series that continue to honor Native American contributions to U.S. history. Collectors today seek not only monetary gain, but also the sense of owning a piece of American identity embedded in these coins. In today's market, rare Sacagawea dollars, along with bicentennial coins and other special mint issues, can indeed transform a collector's fortune. Some of these coins are valued in the tens of thousands or even millions, depending on rarity, condition, and historical significance. If you happen to own a 2000D Sacagawea dollar, or any old U.S. coins from the bicentennial era, it's worth checking their condition and mint mark before spending them. What may seem like an ordinary coin in your pocket could be a hidden treasure that collectors around the world dream of owning. These coins serve as a shining reminder that history, artistry, and value can converge in a single small golden disc, waiting quietly for the right person to discover its true worth. The 2002 Sacagawea $1 coin with the Denver Mint Mark D is one of the most intriguing modern U.S. coins ever struck, and collectors around the world are captivated by its hidden potential value. While most people overlook this coin as just another modern dollar, the truth is that certain rare varieties and minting errors from the 2002 D Sacagawea series have been discovered to possess staggering worth. These coins were minted in limited quantities compared to earlier years, and when a coin is preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition or exhibits a rare error such as a double die strike, off-center design, or missing edge lettering, its value can skyrocket from a single dollar to thousands, even tens of thousands, in today's collector market. The golden tone of the Sacagawea dollar, made from a unique manganese brass alloy, has ensured that this coin remains one of the most visually striking pieces in U.S. currency history. What makes the 2002 D Sacagawea coin so valuable is not just its scarcity, but also the allure of its symbolism and design. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, holding her infant son Jean-Baptiste, a depiction of courage, exploration, and the spirit of liberty. On the reverse, an American bald eagle soars with strength and freedom, representing the nation's enduring power and unity. Many coin experts and historians believe that coins like these embody the essence of American history, blending art, legacy, and value in a way that continues to fascinate collectors. Those with a keen eye for detail and a passion for rare finds often scour through coin rolls and old collections in hopes of discovering one of these valuable 2002 Sacagawea dollars. Adding to the excitement is the growing market for rare U.S. coins, where the unexpected can happen overnight. Some rare bicentennial and modern dollar coins have been known to sell for mind-blowing prices at auctions, occasionally fetching 6 or even 7 figures when they possess unique characteristics, such as proof strikes, experimental finishes, or minting errors. Collectors are especially drawn to the 2002 Sacagawea coins that feature satin finishes, or those struck for special mint sets, as their superior quality and limited distribution make them highly desirable. Imagine holding a coin that most people would overlook, only to find it worth thousands of dollars. That's the magic and thrill of numismatics, the art and science of coin collecting. In recent years, videos and expert appraisals have drawn attention to coins from the early 2000s, particularly the Sacagawea series, as hidden treasures of modern minting. The 2002 dollar stands out because it was not released for general circulation. It was only available through mint sets, which drastically reduced the number of coins that made it into everyday use. This exclusivity makes it a true collectible gem. When found in mint state condition, graded MS67 or higher, these coins can command premium prices. Some error versions, such as those struck on wrong planchets or featuring doubling in Sacagawea's hair or the eagle's feathers, are even more valuable and highly sought after by passionate collectors and professional numismatists alike. If you happen to have a 2002 Sacagawea dollar sitting unnoticed in a coin jar, you could be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. As rare bicentennial and early 2000s coins continue to rise in value, now is the time to take a closer look at your collection. Examine the mint mark, study the details, and consider getting it professionally graded. You might be astonished by what it's truly worth. Some of these coins, once worth just $1, have transformed their owners' fortunes, selling for thousands or more. So before you spend that shiny golden coin, remember, one simple Sacagawea dollar could be your gateway to unimaginable wealth. Treasure it, because in the world of rare coins, what looks ordinary today could make you a millionaire tomorrow. The Sacagawea $1 coin, especially the 2000p Wampanoag Treaty Edition, stands as one of the most captivating treasures in modern American numismatics. Minted to honor the historic 1621 peace treaty between the Wampanoag Nation and the Pilgrims, this coin symbolizes unity, respect, and cooperation. What makes certain Sacagawea coins, particularly those with the rare D mint mark, so valuable is not just their history, but the mysterious minting errors, limited runs, and their astonishing gold-toned beauty that captures collectors worldwide. The Denver-minted Sacagawea Wampanoag Treaty Dollar has become an object of fascination for both beginner and elite coin hunters, with pristine, high-grade versions selling for jaw-dropping sums. This stunning coin showcases the timeless portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on the obverse, a design created by artist Glenna Goodacre. On the reverse, the Wampanoag Treaty design depicts a symbolic handshake between a pilgrim and a Native American, a gesture representing peace and friendship. But it's not just the artwork that makes these coins special. Some rare issues, particularly those struck with a D mint mark, have shown minting anomalies such as double dies, weak strikes, and golden planche variations. These small differences turn a common dollar coin into a collector's dream, with some specimens fetching thousands to even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. What truly drives the value of the Sacagawea Wampanoag Treaty coins is rarity and condition. Coins graded MS68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can command extraordinary prices due to their flawless surfaces and brilliant golden luster. Collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for error coins, such as the Cheerios dollar, which features enhanced eagle feather details, or transitional mint errors that occurred between Sacagawea and presidential dollar issues. These rare variations have made headlines for their astronomical auction prices, with some specimens valued at over $100,000 depending on strike type, grade, and provenance. Adding to the allure is the coin's connection to America's spirit of exploration and heritage. The Sacagawea dollar pays homage to one of the most courageous Native American women in history, Sacagawea, who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition across uncharted territories. The 1621 Wampanoag Treaty Reverse amplifies this legacy, bridging two historical eras into one powerful design. For many collectors, owning this coin isn't just about its potential fortune. It's about holding a piece of American unity, peace, and progress in their hands. The emotional connection, paired with the rarity factor, makes it one of the most sought-after modern coins in U.S. history. In today's booming collector market, the demand for rare and historical coins has skyrocketed. Enthusiasts scour estate sales, coin shows, and even pocket change hoping to uncover one of these golden treasures. Stories of people finding a forgotten Sacagawea Wampanoag Treaty dollar in old coin jars, and later discovering it's worth thousands fuel the excitement even more. This surge in popularity has transformed what was once considered ordinary pocket change into a potential financial windfall. Rare bicentennial and Sacagawea coins have repeatedly sold for tens of thousands, and some unique mint errors could be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. So, before you spend or trade away any old dollar coins, take a closer look. That golden Sacagawea Wampanoag Treaty coin in your possession could be worth a fortune. Check for the D mint mark, flawless shine, or unusual details under magnification. What might seem like an ordinary dollar could actually be one of the most valuable U.S. coins ever minted, potentially changing your life forever. These coins remind us that true treasure doesn't always glitter in gold. Sometimes, it's a small piece of history hiding right in your wallet, waiting to make you a millionaire overnight. The 1973 Liberty Quarter Dollar with the D mint mark is one of the most fascinating coins that continues to capture the attention of collectors and treasure hunters alike. While most quarters from 1973 are common in circulation, a select few with rare minting errors or in pristine condition can reach unbelievable values at auctions. Struck at the Denver Mint, these coins bear the distinctive D mark that signifies their origin. What makes them so captivating is not only their age and history, but also the possibility that a small variation, such as a double die strike or off-center minting, could multiply their worth by thousands of dollars. Some collectors have paid extraordinary prices for perfectly preserved specimens, particularly those in uncirculated or proof condition, making the 1973 D Liberty Quarter a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Even though the bicentennial quarter, minted later in 1975 to 1976, is more commonly associated with high collectible value, the 1973 D Quarter holds a unique charm for numismatists. It bridges the gap between the classic Washington quarter design and the patriotic bicentennial issue that followed shortly after. Many people confuse the two, leading to increased curiosity about both coins. However, certain 1973 quarters with minting errors or those made on the wrong metal planchets have fetched eye-popping prices at coin shows and auctions. A few rare examples have been reported to sell for thousands, especially when certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Imagine discovering a simple pocket change coin that could rival the value of a luxury car or even a home. It's no wonder collectors remain fascinated by this coin's potential. Collectors and investors often describe these coins as sleeping treasures, waiting to be discovered in old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten drawers. The thrill of finding one of these valuable coins lies in its mystery. Most people pass them by without realizing the fortune they could be holding. The 1973 D Liberty Quarter serves as a powerful reminder that hidden wealth can appear in the most ordinary places. It's not just about metal. It's about history, craftsmanship, and the story behind every strike. Some of the most valuable 1973 quarters have stood the test of time, maintaining brilliant luster and detail even after decades, which dramatically increases their value. In today's market, such coins could easily reach prices in the thousands, depending on their condition and rarity. Adding to the allure are the legendary bicentennial coins, quarters from 1976 featuring the special drummer boy reverse design. These coins are often linked with tales of unimaginable worth, as collectors continue to hunt for rare varieties such as those struck on silver planchets or with unique die errors. Certain bicentennial quarters have sold for tens of thousands of dollars due to their rare minting variations. Some collectors even claim that a few examples have reached million-dollar valuations, especially those tied to historical minting mistakes or experimental strikes. Though these cases are rare, the dream of finding one continues to fuel the passion of coin enthusiasts worldwide. The combination of history, rarity, and mystery surrounding the 1973 D Liberty Quarter and bicentennial coins has created a fever of excitement among numismatists and casual collectors alike. Online markets, coin shows, and auctions often feature these coins, and their values continue to rise as demand grows. Collectors always advise, never overlook an old coin, because even the most ordinary-looking quarter could be a fortune waiting to be discovered. The gleam of silver and the deep strike of Liberty's portrait remind us that these coins were not just currency. They are living pieces of American heritage. So, before you spend that old quarter in your pocket, take a closer look. It might just be your ticket to unexpected wealth. Whether it's the rare 1973 D Liberty Quarter or a bicentennial treasure, these coins have changed lives and will continue to do so for generations. Every coin tells a story, and in the case of these rare finds, that story could be worth millions. Keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and your collection growing, because you never know when history and fortune might be hiding in the palm of your hand. The 1965 Liberty Quarter Dollar is one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins in U.S. history, a coin that bridges the era between silver and modern coinage. Minted during a time of change, this quarter marked the end of 90% silver quarters and the introduction of a new copper-nickel-clad composition. However, a few 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on 90% silver planchets left over from 1964. And these rare silver 1965 quarters are now worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors are always on the hunt for these elusive coins because their accidental creation makes them one of the most valuable transition error coins in U.S. numismatic history. What makes the 1965 quarter even more interesting is the ongoing myth of a Denver D mint mark. Officially, no 1965 quarters were struck with a mint mark, since the U.S. Mint removed mint marks from 1965 to 1967 to discourage coin hoarding during a nationwide coin shortage. However, a few error coins or die varieties with faint markings or damage resembling a D have surfaced, creating a wave of speculation among collectors. If a genuine 1965 D quarter were ever confirmed, it could be one of the rarest coins in existence, potentially worth millions. That's why collectors examine 1965 quarters with extreme precision. Even the smallest minting anomaly can turn an ordinary coin into a life-changing discovery. The 1965 Liberty Quarter is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American transition. It represents the nation's shift from precious metals to modern minting technology, all while maintaining the iconic image of George Washington and the proud American eagle on its reverse. The coin's design holds deep symbolism: liberty, strength, and endurance, which only adds to its collector appeal. Today, high-grade uncirculated 1965 quarters, especially those in pristine mint condition or with rare minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet mistakes, can bring thousands of dollars at auctions. The thrill of discovering one of these coins keeps treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts constantly checking their pocket change. Adding to the excitement are the bicentennial quarters, minted in 1975 and 1976 to celebrate America's 200th birthday. Though many are common, certain rare versions, like the silver-proof bicentennial quarters or those with deep cameo finishes, are worth a small fortune. Some rare bicentennial quarters have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars due to their condition, silver content, or special errors. The buzz around these coins has fueled widespread fascination, with stories of lucky individuals finding valuable pieces in circulation and turning them into unexpected treasure. Collectors often group the 1965 Liberty Quarter and the Bicentennial Quarters together because both symbolize pivotal moments in U.S. coin history. The 1965 marks the end of the silver era, while the Bicentennial Quarter celebrates the nation's 200 years of freedom. Both coins are timeless, patriotic, and rich in potential value. Even today, numismatists and everyday Americans alike search coin rolls, old jars, and forgotten drawers hoping to find one of these hidden gems. It's not just about the money. It's about owning a piece of American legacy that tells a story of change, freedom, and fortune. So, if you ever come across a 1965 Liberty Quarter or a Bicentennial Quarter, don't overlook it. Examine it carefully, especially for any signs of silver composition, unique toning, or unusual mint marks. You could be holding a coin worth a staggering amount, possibly enough to change your life forever. These coins are not just currency, they're treasure from a transformative era in U.S. history. Every 1965 quarter carries a whisper of mystery and potential fortune, and every bicentennial coin shines as a tribute to America's enduring spirit of liberty and independence. Keep your eyes open. Your next rare coin find could make you the next millionaire in the world of numismatics. The 1776 to 1976 Liberty Bicentennial Quarter Dollar is one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in American history. Minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the United States, this coin holds not just monetary value but a deep, patriotic significance. The coin features a unique dual date, 1776 to 1976, on the obverse side, celebrating 2 centuries of American freedom. Designed by Jack L.R., the reverse side showcases a colonial drummer, symbolizing the revolutionary spirit that shaped the nation. While millions were minted for circulation, special varieties and error coins from this period have become incredibly valuable, with some selling for thousands and even millions of dollars at auctions today. The Denver Mint Mark D plays a vital role in determining the coin's rarity and value. Coins struck at the Denver Mint are identified by a small D located to the right of Washington's ponytail. While most bicentennial quarters are common, certain Denver minted varieties, especially those with minting errors, proof-like finishes, or struck on silver planchets, can fetch astonishing prices. Some rare 1776 to 1976 D quarters with double die errors or exceptional condition, graded MS68 or higher, have sold for over $10,000 to $20,000. Collectors and investors alike hunt for these gems, knowing that a flawless D-mint bicentennial quarter could be hiding in an old coin jar or inherited collection, waiting to be discovered. Another factor that dramatically influences the coin's value is whether it was struck in 40% silver rather than the standard copper-nickel composition. These silver quarters were produced in limited quantities for collectors and special mint sets, making them far more desirable than regular circulation coins. When preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, a silver bicentennial quarter can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its grade, toning, and rarity. The combination of historical significance, limited silver mintage, and patriotic design makes these coins a centerpiece for any serious numismatist's collection. What truly makes the 1776 to 1976 D Liberty Quarter so extraordinary is the emotional and historical connection it holds. Every bicentennial coin serves as a time capsule from America's 200th birthday, a celebration of liberty, independence, and national pride. The striking drummer design, bold lettering, and iconic dual dates give the coin an unmistakable look that stands out from all other quarters ever minted. For many, owning one of these coins isn't just about wealth. It's about holding a piece of American history that represents resilience and freedom. The coin market today has seen an explosive rise in demand for rare bicentennial coins, as collectors and investors realize their potential to appreciate in value. Some varieties with unique minting flaws, such as missing letters, off-center strikes, or double impressions, have been auctioned for unbelievable amounts. In fact, there are verified cases where 1776 to 1976 D quarters have sold for tens of thousands of dollars because of their rarity and impeccable condition. These coins, once worth only 25 cents, have transformed into small treasures capable of changing someone's fortune overnight. So if you happen to own a 1776 to 1976 Liberty Bicentennial quarter with the D mint mark, don't rush to spend it. It could be worth far more than you imagine. Carefully inspect it or have it professionally graded by a reputable coin service like PCGS or NGC. Hidden among common coins could lie a multi-million-dollar rarity that could redefine your financial future. These pieces of history, minted in honor of liberty and independence, continue to shine as symbols of America's enduring spirit. And owning one might just make you part of a story worth more than gold itself. The 1967 Liberty Quarter Dollar is one of the most fascinating coins in American history, captivating collectors and investors alike with its beauty, mystery, and potential value. Though it carries no mint mark, as coins from that year were struck during a special period without any to discourage hoarding, rare air varieties and special mint strikes have made certain 1967 quarters incredibly valuable. These coins were minted in the midst of a national coin shortage and transitional period when silver was being phased out of regular circulation. As a result, some rare 1967 quarters possess unique minting characteristics or unusual compositions that can command astonishing prices among serious collectors. A perfectly preserved 1967 quarter in mint state condition, especially one with a full strike and deep cameo contrast, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. What truly sets the 1967 Liberty Quarter apart are the rare minting errors that occurred during production. These errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planches, are what drive their value into extraordinary ranges. Imagine discovering a 1967 quarter mistakenly struck on a silver planche, or one with an off-metal error. Such coins have fetched prices far beyond expectations, sometimes reaching tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Because no mint marks were used that year, collectors look for subtle design flaws and strike variations to identify the rarest examples. These details, often invisible to the naked eye, can make the difference between a coin worth 25 cents and one worth a small fortune. Adding to the intrigue, the 1967 quarter sits within an era that also includes the celebrated bicentennial coins, which are themselves icons of American numismatic history. The bicentennial quarters, released later in 1976, feature the dual date 1776 to 1976, and a colonial drummer design, symbolizing the spirit of American independence. Some special bicentennial coins, especially those struck in silver or proof condition, have achieved values in the hundreds of thousands or even millions depending on rarity and grade. This connection between the 1967 quarter and the later bicentennial releases fuels excitement among collectors, as both represent milestones in the story of the American quarter dollar. Many enthusiasts view the 1967 coin as a prelude to one of the most patriotic coin designs ever minted, and thus its desirability has only grown over the years. For those lucky enough to find an uncirculated or high-grade 1967 quarter, the value can be truly life-changing. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC have brought eye-popping prices at auction. These coins, with their mirror-like luster and flawless surfaces, represent the pinnacle of preservation and are sought after by top-tier collectors around the world. In contrast, most circulated 1967 quarters hold modest face value. But the thrill of discovering a rare error or a mint-condition specimen is what keeps treasure hunters searching through pocket change and old coin rolls. It's this possibility, the dream of uncovering a hidden gem worth thousands, that makes collecting coins like the 1967 Liberty Quarter so captivating. The legend of rare 1967 and bicentennial quarters has spread widely, fueled by stories of ordinary people finding life-changing coins in their collections or loose change. Imagine pulling out an old jar of coins from a drawer and discovering a coin with a small but critical error, perhaps a double die on the obverse or a missing clad layer. These coins, due to their rarity, can fetch enormous sums from collectors eager to own a piece of minting history. As more people become aware of the potential value hiding in their change, interest in these quarters continues to soar, driving both excitement and competition in the coin market. Ultimately, the 1967 Liberty Quarter Dollar stands as a symbol of America's changing times, an era of transition, innovation, and hidden treasures. Whether it's the allure of minting mistakes, the link to the bicentennial celebration, or the enduring image of liberty on its face, this coin captures a unique moment in U.S. history. It reminds us that even the smallest piece of metal in our pockets can carry stories of immense historical and monetary value. So before you spend that old quarter, take a moment to look closely. You might be holding a piece of American history worth far more than 25 cents, a hidden treasure that could one day change your fortune.